Hey guys, welcome back to the Reality Enthusiast. Today we will be going over Excel World Books 3 and 4. This is what the third book cover looks like. And, we left off with them defeating the Armor of Catastrophe for the moment. And what happens after that is really interesting because up until this point we haven't seen you know any real bad guy yet, any real opposition. But we're about to see that. So the group Haruyuki, Korme, and you know Taku, and now Shuri, because she became a Burstlinger, because at the beginning of this book they installed the program on her um, Neurolinker. They you know are having some fun with the game and everything, and Korome needs to go away for a bit. So she asks Haruyuki to defend the territory, which is basically a location in the accelerated world where the Legion, or group of people, has occupied. Um, and what ends up happening is Haruyuki and Taku, you know, face this new kid at school, Nami, which or Nomi, I think it's pronounced Nomi. Um, he comes in and basically starts winning duels at the Kendo Club, and they start realizing that he's using Brain Burst because you can slow down time with that app, in order to you know beat the other person to his advantage, because he beat Taku using Brain Burst, which is what he used to do in his kendo practices until Haruyuki beat him and they became friends and stuff. And so they discover he's using that, so they challenge him to a Brain Burst battle. Um, and they think they have him on the ropes and everything, and you know then they don't, because they discover he's a little bit too strong for them. So you know, and then Haruyuki decides to challenge um, the new guy by himself. And what's important about this is that the new guy has a ability to steal somebody else's you know armor armor or ability, and he chooses to steal Haruyuki's flight ability, right? Which basically puts Haruyuki in like a kind of a funk, um, because he's trying to figure out how he can still be, a tribute to the team, while also, you know, trying to figure out how to get his wings back. So Taku and him challenge Nomi again, you know, but this time, instead of, you know, you know, or try to plan to challenge him again. Not quite yet. I'm getting a little ahead of myself here. Sorry for that. So in order to compensate for his wing loss, he goes to uh, Skyranker, which he knows because of his previous um, battle with Ghost Rider type figure. That's his first encounter. And if you guys ever know what Ghost Rider is, it's Marvel. It's a Marvel reference. But anyway, so he goes over to this to this one lady called Skyranker. He realizes that she was originally part of their legion, but she left because she wanted to reach the sky but couldn't. So his whole thing, because he has wings and everything, was to learn how to fly again, right? Because he lost that ability, and he goes to her and she trains him in the way of incarnate attacks, which is basically the ability to use your willpower in order to fight, right? But you know that's a little harder to do because you have to be fully concentrated and fully, in the moment of it all. Um, and it's very interesting because um, this book connects to Sword Art, which is another series that I plan on covering on this channel. If you guys are interested. Um, and it takes the concept that in that book called Incarnate, which pops up in the Alice's, the third arc. I was gonna say the name of the arc, but I always get tongue twisted when I do, so we'll just call it the third arc. Um, and and uses that as a part of Brainburst because in that digital space you could use incarnate attacks. In fact, most of Brainburst's like principles it stands on stems from Sword Art, so they're connected in a lot of ways, and this is one of them. So, you know, Haruyuki learns how to use the the laser sword, which is his incarnate attack, and then Skyranker, in order to help him beat Nomi, gives him her boosters, right? Which is basically like a jetpack on her back. And so he and Taku go to challenge Nomi again, right? And it's a fierce battle between them, and because Nomi can use incarnate attacks, too, as well. Um, Haruyuki ends up using his, and they clash. And then Shiru ends up healing him for some reason, and that's where book number, 3 ends. Now, I know that it's a little rushed on the details and everything, but I'm just trying to catch up to where I've read, and I will go into more detail. In fact, I'll probably make a video on the differences between and similarities between Sword Art and Acel, so I can go deeper in on that topic that I just did. But anyway, so I don't know whether to put book number 4 in this video because it's technically the end of the arc, but there's a lot more to cover in that book, so I'll probably, have that as a separate video, right? So what I'll probably do is I'll probably release this one and then release the other one later on today. And I hope you guys enjoy this. And if you have any suggestions, leave them down in the comments. Let's grow our community. We're at 11 subscribers, and and that means this video should at least get 11 views. And tell your friends about it. Have them subscribe to the channel, and if you guys want more Percy Jackson, that's also coming too. I just have to finish the book that I'm reading from the library, and then we'll do more of that stuff. If you guys want any more on the Percy Jackson mythology, any of that stuff, leave that down in the comments. That's ideas that I've had. I know I said I'll do a My Hero Academia. I just have to find the books first. But anyway, other than that, guys, I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.